Lord, yes, Lord, yes, Lord. Can you hear me? Good morning, America.
Nope, don't do that.
No,
Because it's not morning, and we're not talking to America. We're talking to
the Atlanta Carcast season. I can't see. I'm in a different place this week. Season 5, episode 7. We are back. I go by the name of Mr. This side of me, as usual, the purple one, TJ, Miss TJ, aka www.tiajakes.com for all your everything needs whenever you're ready. She has it for you. Above her is always Mr. Skip of Skips, Trophies, and more. Car season is here. It is here. Yes. It is here upon us. Get your orders in right now for all your trophies. Don't be like everybody else. Don't wait till the last minute. Get your orders in now. Get your orders in now. I won't promise or guarantee any discounts for getting them in now, but get them in now. And last but certainly not least, he doesn't have his check on the bottom, but so he must be open 24 hours today. Nighthawk. He is wide open today.
Oh, y'all see that?
Yeah, you got the horn go across the screen. Okay, then, player.
I don't know how is that happening? Who's doing it? Is that Facebook? What is that? How do you get the hearts on the screen? I don't understand.
It's not working for me.
He's doing that. Do that again, Nighthawk.
It's not working for me.
Oh, that's technology right there. Ain't that
shit? What filter is that?
He's doing it on his own.
Can you do middle fingers and then the middle come up?
Yeah, let's see.
Wow. Okay, modern day technology is advancing. We back. How was your week, Miss TJ? Take it off.
You know what I'm doing today? The week has gone by very fast. I can't believe it's Thursday. Last Thursday, you guys probably missed us because we were on a little early. We actually went to the old school car clubs. Let me see if I get this right. Classic
Thursday
cruise in.
Yes, at Pseudos. And when I tell you it was lit, it was one of the best season opening events ever. Like ever. There was so much heat up there. That's all I could say. It was a perfect night. You know, it was like the weather was perfect, the vibe was great, the cars were A+++. And if you haven't been to a classic meetup at Pseudos on the first Thursday of every month, you definitely need to go check it out. The whole parking lot was full. The parking lot of the shopping plaza across the street was full. I mean, it was insane. So yeah, that was a good event, and I'm happy to be here. So yeah, that's what I got.
We're gonna put a pin in the cruise in. Skip, go ahead.
Same as Tia. The week seemed to be running. The days run together now. It's coming around so quick. That cruise in that we're gonna cover once we all get our little monologues in was probably the best thing that I've seen as far as just an instant meetup in years. There was well over $1 million worth of cars out there. There was no crazy drive, no burn, nothing. I'm sorry?
Multi-million dollars.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Easy. And anyway, it was a real good vibe. We're gonna go get into it. For y'all that didn't tune in, y'all go back and check it out. Y'all gonna see a lot of fire stuff. We did some great interviews. Got to meet a lot of guys that knew me but didn't know me. They heard of me, but they had never met me. So it's kind of, y'all know I like to downplay a lot of stuff. Like, I'm not this, I'm not that. Thank you, but I'm just Skip. Meeting people that had heard about me and them telling me things that they heard, it was truly humbling and flattering at the same time because everybody thinks well of themselves. I just, I try to downplay it a lot because I don't want to come off as arrogant. But hearing it from older guys, it just it put me in a very good space, man. So yeah, we're gonna cover it though.
Nighthawk, what's up, man? What's up with the tag, man? The tag going. What's going on, man? How's your mental health, Nighthawk?
I'm still trying to get my life together.
Miami did you like that?
Yeah.
He didn't shut it down.
Right, but I had a good time.
Margaritaville?
Yeah. It's actually
Okay.
a blast. I went spring break, the annual trip. I do an all guys trip every year, but it was actually fun. You know, had a good time.
Everybody came back.
Yeah.
Nobody fell off.
No, nobody fell out. I made sure that I was the chaperone. No.
Okay.
Okay.
You done went down to Miami where all the water and the pools is, and then you come back and you close your own personal pool. The pool closed.
Yeah. I'm drinking water.
Same here. I'm getting ready to talk about this cruise in. That was my week, which was exactly a week ago on Thursday when we broadcast. So let's get into it. So the Old School Car Club, shout out to them.
Right.
The first Thursday of every month, classic cruise in.
Yes.
I was blown away. I wasn't ready. Personally, was y'all ready? I wasn't ready. I had
seen a bunch of those cars, but seeing them all in that atmosphere was the first for me. You know, I know a lot of the guys, but seeing all those cars and a lot of cars I hadn't seen in that atmosphere, just wide open, it was amazing, man. We saw a Porsche Targa 944 with an LS engine in it. It was nasty. There was
that swap. Couldn't put the bumper on the motherfucker. That thing was a rocket ship.
Right, the engine was too big for him to put the bumper back on.
It was some heat out
there. Lowrider guys showed up. Lowrider guys were there too.
Yeah.
They had 3 or 4 cars stretched out there, you know, all on 3 wheels, the whole 9. It was a melting pot of cars, man. It was beautiful. It really was. And then the guys with loud music went across the street.
Yeah.
Played their music in the parking lot, respectively. The police were there. They were walking around. Nobody had to be chaperoned or monitored. I don't think there was nothing that went wrong that could have went wrong in that atmosphere. So shout out to our Old School Car Club and
Derek,
the founder. Yeah, Derek
Walker.
Yeah. What I didn't like is I don't like it when we don't get the memo from all these Negroes with a lot of money. And what I mean by that is, when did we start buying Can-Ams? I didn't get the memo. Like
what?
When
what things, right?
We have a Can-Am in our car club with like 100 speakers on it.
Where you been?
I saw like 4 Can-Ams. Like seriously,
with tags on them. Yeah,
crazy.
You know how it is? I'm gonna tell you what it is. He worked every Saturday last car season.
Oh, okay.
So they was outside last year.
Man, they weren't outside like what we saw, but they are out there. It's just that particular area was where you see the most of them at not Latonia. Ellenwood, yeah. In the Ellenwood area, people drive golf carts to stores. So you will see more of those on the road in that area because it's so laid back and low key.
So is the Can-Am the new slingshot?
No, definitely not. Because you won't see them on 20. You will see them on side roads, you know, even though they have lights and tags and everything. But you won't see those on 20 because they're not as stable as a slingshot are. Those are for off-roading. But people can drive them on the road, on the highway.
You can drive it on the highway?
Yes. If it has headlights and tail lights, yes.
That was something special. I don't know. I was more so blown out of all those classic cars. I was more blown away by them Can-Ams than anything. That was amazing.
Yeah, the one that y'all saw, the one with the tinted windows that had the AC in it.
Yes.
Air conditioning in it. Yeah.
But anyway, it was some heat out there. I don't know if old schools are making a roaring comeback to modern muscle.
It's not a roaring comeback. It's just one of those untapped things where if you're not in the old school genre, you won't know about the things that we experienced Thursday that they do all the time. They do old school shows and everything else. It's just that we're running parallel on 2 different highways. That's all that is. So they're not making a comeback. They're just there. You have to go to see it. That's it.
Right.
I mean, old school challengers, old school everything. It was out there. Me and Skip saw a Merc. Y'all need to go back and watch the episode to really see some of that heat. That Mercury.
I had never heard of that car.
What was that again, Skip?
Don't get me the line. He's Mercury paint or something, he said. And I'm like, what is that? I thought I knew it all, but and it was nasty.
Nasty. I mean, 5.0s, old school 5.0s. It was crazy to the point where when Corvettes and modern muscle pulled up, it almost looked strange.
Yeah, like what y'all doing here? They had to ride around and they go across the street and park.
Like they could have revved their engines, they could have turned their lights on. It was like nothing they could do.
Right.
In that type of environment, it was very nice. Shout out to them. Wow, I mean, it was some heat out there.
Yes.
So, Miss TJ, we still celebrating Women's History Month or something? What's going on?
Absolutely. March, as you all know, International Women's History Month. Right here on Atlanta CarCast, we've been celebrating dope women all month long. If you missed last week's interview with Roadrunners Elite President Angel, make sure you go and check that out. Our special guest tonight is one of the dopest women in our community. Gina Gadsden, also known as Dope Girl Nay, is from Walterville, South Carolina. As she says, small town right outside of Charleston. She's been riding motorcycles since 2017. She started her own clothing brand called Bad Habits, Dope Dreams in 2023.
Nice.
She's the founder of Your City Car Show. She has a badass custom. It was built in 2022 by James Davidson of the Chop Shop in Taylorsville, North Carolina. And if you haven't seen it, you got to check her ride out. You really got to check her out. So with no further ado, let's bring Miss Gina Gadsden to the stage.
Yes, Lord.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Hey, everybody.
Let me tell you, I've been clocking this lady for like a year. I swear to God, like I've been every post I'm like, we got to get you on our podcast. We got to get you on our podcast, and I could not let another International Women's History Month go by without giving you your flowers. We want you to know, all the way from Atlanta, Georgia, we see you. We see you, and we just want you fly as fuck, girl. And this bike, we're gonna get into your bike. This bike,
yes,
is amazing. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
we hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you break up a little bit.
I'll be okay, but you're okay.
Go ahead.
Let me start it off by asking you, how did this happen? How do you see a woman? No offense. How do you see a woman learn how to ride a bike, and not just a regular bike? And we're gonna get into what type of bike, but learn how to ride a bike and then end up in the type of bike that you are in. Like, how do you know what I'm saying?
I think what we need to do before, we need to show the bike so people can understand why you're asking that question. Do y'all have it where we can show it? No.
Hold on, I gotta send it to my computer. Give me a second.
Okay. Well, for those that don't know, while Miss TJ is pulling it up or setting it up, she has. Have you guys seen on the internet these bikes with the big front wheel, real saddlebags all painted with the loud music and all of that, air ride, the whole nine? She has one of those types of bikes, and it's not average. The ones y'all see online, birds will probably sit beside it and shit on. That's the bottom line. We'll show y'all the picture, y'all will see, and we're gonna get into it. So, Mark, I guess, Miss TJ, you ready? No?
Give me 2 seconds.
Okay. Yeah. She is not one of a kind, but she has her own lane when it comes to this thing, and we're gonna let her tell y'all a little about herself and answer some questions for y'all, and hopefully influence some other young ladies to follow in her footsteps. Yeah.
All right. So while she's loading the picture, you got to answer my question.
Okay.
How did you go from just learning how to? First of all, driving a motorcycle is not the easiest thing in the world.
Right.
Writing.
It is. You don't drive motorcycles, sir.
Right. Don't correct him, Skip.
You don't
Just
drive.
say you're not even gonna
No,
let that
you don't drive
slide.
motorcycles. You drive cars. You ride motorcycles.
Okay. Whatever. That's one.
He did it, Skip. Not me. Skip said it, not me.
Okay.
Yeah, I did used to ride big wheels. I guess that's the same thing, right?
No, because big wheel is three wheel.
Did you ride or did you drive a big wheel?
Go ahead with your question. You're not gonna win this argument. Go ahead.
All right. So when y'all see this monster of a, I guess, can we call it a vehicle or is it just a motorcycle?
Motorcycle.
Oh, fuck y'all, man. Shit. Anyway. All right. So when y'all see this motorcycle, you can't imagine just a normal person, specifically a woman, riding it. So how did we get here?
First of all, let me just fine as hell. No homo, right?
Thank you.
And the bike is dope. It's like it's the Hey, listen, I don't have a problem telling another woman she's gorgeous. I think more women should do that.
I don't either.
Right?
I do it all the time.
So I'm saying she is gorgeous. And then she rides up on this thing?
Yeah.
How many numbers you get at car shows? Like, really?
She probably had to turn them away.
A lot.
Well, with me.
A lot.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
There y'all go.
They be like, I like your little bike.
And I'll be like,
That
little.
is not a little bike at all.
And that's them people who kind of hating a little bit. Like,
You're the ones that ain't got nothing to say some shit like that.
I see your little bike, or that's your man bike, right? Or
Like,
I know
literally,
your man paid for that bike, right?
if you watch Avengers in like Marvel movies, that looked like some shit that Thanos people gonna be riding into the universe in. Like,
Not Thanos people. Boy.
yeah, the aliens gonna ride in that.
How did you arrive there? Like, how?
Yes.
Connections, people. You'd be amazed like how strangers would help you. I first started off with I don't even remember the year, but I still have that bike. It's a 650 Kawasaki. I started off with the bike. It sounded like a little moped when I was riding. Okay. So I'm riding with all my friends, and everybody kind of laughing at me because I'm going. So I said, okay. They laughed at me. So I had that bike for 2 years. The next year I got a Road King. It had a 26 front end on it. I rode that, and I ended up going to Memphis with another female that rides big as well. And we went to Memphis. I got introduced to a crew called Pandemic Crew, Edward Buckner. And I was like, yeah, I want to switch them up. I want to go 30, So he said, I'll tell you what, he had connections with Shannon Davis. He said, if you're serious, I can find you a wheel. I can get Shannon to do your bike. So that, I think it was in December, I took my bike in Taylorsville. Ed found a wheel for me.
And when you say wheel, hold on, you're meaning just the front wheel.
The front wheel.
Okay. The back wheel doesn't change.
Yeah, you can change
because we're gonna be covered up.
Change the back. Okay. So the only thing that's actually the bike that the bike that I was saying that had a 26 wheel. I sold everything off of that, everything. And I turned around, I bought whole new bags, seat, forks, my front wheel.
Sheena, real quick. Mm-hmm. I understand what you're saying.
Okay.
But when you say a wheel and a bag,
okay,
people need to understand it's a saddlebag, the normal saddlebags or the front wheel itself. When you say the 26, I know what you mean, but they need to know that it's a 26-inch wheel on the front.
Right.
So
I went from a 26-inch wheel to a 32-inch metal sport wheel. And the name of the wheel is Don Juan Torch. It's a 2D wheel.
Wow.
Okay. Put that picture back up one more time so they can understand. So they can understand what that is. That one wheel costs more than most of y'all Forges cost. That one tire.
Not the rim, just the tire?
Just the rim. No, just the rim.
Just the rim.
Itself.
The tire may be $1,000. I'm not sure what the price is currently, but the tire might be $1,000.
Jesus Christ. That looks like a hula hoop for $1,000.
The wheel was a couple of thousand. I ain't gonna say the prices. I don't know what it is now.
That's right. But I'm gonna say this: it costs more than a set of forges. How about that? For all y'all out there, it don't. Yes, it do.
Look, don't.
So it has,
you ain't got to do that.
So it has a custom nacelle on the front that was made from a company called PPM out of Myrtle Beach. That's where the lights are. Where the lights are on. That's what it's called, a nacelle. And then I have the whole bag kit, which consists of the gas tank, the bags, all of that came from Silent Cycles. It's called a TCS kit. What else did I do? I got my seat made from Butch Watson. He's located in North Carolina. The name of his company is High Roller Seats. Okay. I got my music.
How'd you come up with the paint scheme?
Okay, so the paint scheme really wasn't my idea. I have to give credit to the builder, Shannon Davis and Edward Buckner. They came up with it, which is perfect for me because during the time where I was building my bike, my grandma was diagnosed with cancer. So she actually saw the wheel and some of the stuff that I was buying for the bike. And my other bike was candy apple red, black, and orange. And they kept saying, well, you dress boyish and your bike looked like a man bike. So I kept saying, well, I wanted this bike to be blue. And they was like, nah, it's just too boyish. But I like the idea of when I pull up, people don't know if it's a girl or a guy bike.
Right.
So in the process of my bike getting built, my grandma died of cancer, and they actually painted the bike, came up with the scheme and everything. And I didn't know how the bike was going to look until one day they showed like my back fender on internet, on Facebook. And they captured it, Shanae Gatson, grandma passed. And we didn't want it to remind her that her grandma was in a better place. So that's why it has the different shades of blue.
Wow.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So yeah.
Wow. That is amazing. Amazing. So go ahead, Skip.
So
you go.
Now with the notoriety you've gotten since you've built your bike, I understand you started a clothing line also?
Yeah. So last year, my name was Dope Girl Nay. That came from a homeboy of mine. That was not my, he gave me that name, and it's so questionable to people because they always be like, why is your name Dope Girl Nay? Like, you on the streets or whatever. And I'm like, no. That basically just came from, I kind of have a tomboy swag. So he was like, your swag is dope. And then, my family called me Nay. So that's where Dope Girl Nay came from. But so I kind of use that in the brand. Bad habits, because when you're building these cars, these motorcycles, it's addictive. But as we were growing up and kids, we would see a car, something we like, and we'd be like, oh, that's my car, that's my car. So bad habits, dope dreams. That's what it's about.
Okay.
Love it.
All right. So what when you say clothing, is it sweatshirts, t-shirts, halter tops? What do you offer?
Shirts right now is t-shirts. I have beanies. I have trucker style snapbacks. And I'm doing more. Started off kind of small, and I'm doing more as I go along.
Okay. All right.
So one of the questions that we always ask is,
who taught you how to ride?
So I was kind of like a loner, and I was like, what could I do that I could do by myself? So I started looking at motorcycles, but my dad used to be like, you got kids. What happened if you die? So it used to scare me. Like, man, I don't want to get a motorcycle. Something happened to me. So eventually one day I saw a motorcycle in Savannah, and I didn't know how to ride that motorcycle at all. One of my neighbors rode, and I went up to him, and he kind of gave me like a little tutorial or whatever. I went to Savannah, didn't even know how to tie a motorcycle down. The salesman helped me tie it down, and I pulled it back to Walterboro where I live. And every day for 30 minutes, I would pull it out and just ride around in my yard. So that's how that got started. And then then started riding with some of my friends, and they would just have patience with me and just kind of taught me the ropes.
And you've been riding since 2017.
Yeah, and believe it or not, I'm still learning. Like,
you always
hold on.
I'm still learning.
Wait a minute. And your face still look like that? That's
crazy.
crazy.
It's so stupid.
When I first got my face, but if I show you my leg, when I first got my bike,
okay.
It's been, my bike was built in March of 2022. They debuted it in Daytona a week before I got there. And in April, I did a parade in my city because I live in a small town. And it was a guy with a regular bike, like not a motorcycle, but me and some of my friends were riding in the parade, and he just kept turning around on his regular bicycle. And he was turning as I was kind of riding down the road, and we were about to collide. So my motorcycle went to the right, and I pulled it up because it's so low. My builder did an awesome job. He built it really low so I can handle it. As it leaned to the right, and I pulled it up to straighten it, being that I was in the parade, and the bikes get so hot, I have 3rd-degree burns on my leg. My leg hit the pipe.
Ooh, wow.
So my friends got off their motorcycle. It took about 6 of them to pull mine up. They pulled it up. I got back on that bike. I mean, you could see all down to the white of my skin. I got back on the bike and I finished the parade. And I was like 2 minutes from my mama's house. And I was like, I was balling.
Ain't got the best of you, huh?
I was balling. And here it is. I'm crying because my leg messed up. I'm like, I just got my bike built. So 2 days later, I hooked my trailer up, tied my bike down, riding to Taylorsville. And I started noticing that my leg was hurting me really bad. And I guess because all them hours of driving. And the next day I had to go to the emergency room, couldn't stand on my leg, couldn't walk on it for like a month. So 2 days before my show, I actually started walking.
Wow. So the bike wasn't affected.
It did get a little scraped up just a little bit, but it wasn't too bad. But I'm like, man, I just got my bike. I don't want to see no scratch, no nothing. So he kind of fixed it up for me. And
so you have to be getting some form of adrenaline or something out of that to continue to, like, if I lose all the skin on my leg, I'm just not riding no more. Like, what?
You can't give up. Can't give up.
That ain't how it works.
That ain't how it works.
You gotta get back on it. You gotta face your fear. See, I'm retired military, so me getting back on that bike is half of my worries.
There you go. It's the same, Mark. It's the same as if you wreck a car, a fixed up car. You go stop fixing the cars up because you wrecked it. Like for instance, when you had your accident, suppose hypothetically speaking, you break your collarbone, you tear your knee up, and you can't walk. It take you 8 months to start walking. You gonna stop doing cars because that happened?
Well, shit, I got a lot of PTSD from that accident.
Oh my God. But no, it's not. It's addictive, just like anything, like loud music for me. Like the Chargers or Camaros or whatever you like. So, are you part of a bike club now?
No, I tried it for a year, and I just like doing my own thing.
Doing your own thing. That there you go. No.
Yeah, I got a question because I know by you having a nice bike, do you trailer your bike? Do you trailer your drive to the shows? Because I know you have a lot to worry about.
I trailer it everywhere I go, only because I travel a lot. Oh, there go Nighthawk. I travel a whole lot, so I trail it because I don't want to come back and it's late at night. Anything can happen. So I trail it everywhere I go. Like, not last week, but the week before last, I went to Alabama. I drove like 14 hours.
Right. And you can't ride a bike for 14 hours. You get tired and
especially with that wheel, if something happened to the tire, I'm not gonna find a 32 tire right then and there. And I don't want to be stuck side the road. So I trailer everywhere I go.
And that's smart. And that's smart.
I mean, but once you get to the city, you do play around in the vicinity, I'm assuming, right?
Normally I pull up to a show. If it's big enough where I can pull the truck and trailer, I'll pull up to a show. If not, I'll pull up to an area that's close and then, do it like that. Because with our bikes, like, we don't really want to get caught in the rain. We got a lot of music on our bikes, so we don't want to get our speakers wet or our amps wet.
Right.
So you have this very expensive thing that you're not really riding?
I mean, you could if you had the time, but honestly, like, I don't really have the time to ride my bike like I would love to. And sometimes I'm doing 2 shows a weekend. Like it might be a show Saturday and Sunday. It might be 3, 4, 5, 9 hours difference. So it's kind of hard to ride. And you still got your life during the weekday and you hitting the road on the weekend. So it's kind of hard.
And the difference with bikes is, oh, go ahead, Jill.
Huh?
So do you ever just go to Target? You go to Target, just pull up in it at Target.
Every now and then I pull it out. Like I said, the town that I live in is really small. I think I'm the only person with a big wheel in my city. I think I could be. I think I am. So sometimes I pull it out just so people can see it or whatever. If I pull up at Walmart, yeah, a lot of people will pull up, want to talk to me, ask me questions or whatever, take pictures. But
yeah, I can only imagine. You probably shut the whole lot down in a Walmart. It's just, I mean, seriously.
I don't got too much competition in Walterboro, but like if I go to Buford or Charleston, it's a lot of heavyweight in Charleston, Columbia, and those areas. Like a lot of my friends, they got 34s.
Ooh, right. Wow. So do you plan on doing anything else, or is this like it for now?
So I think it was about 4 weeks ago. I actually took my back. I took it back to the builder so that he can do touch-up paint because my bags are so long that it's so easy for it to get scraped. So he kind of redid the whole back of my bike all over again just to make sure that there was no scuff marks or anything like that. He kind of tore it down, put it back together because with Harleys they shake real bad, so a lot of stuff always get loose.
Right.
Okay.
So he's the type, he makes sure that it's right before I get on there.
Are you on air ride? You have air suspension?
Yeah, I have to have it because of that wheel and how low the bags are. So I have it in the front and back. I have Dirty Air, which is the Grande kit. It's a fast kit.
Okay.
What's that? So, what does that mean for those of us who don't know anything about this?
The Dirty Air Grande, that's just a type of kit, but that's just the name of the brand of the air ride that I have. So I have 2 switches, one for the air up in the front, and air down, and then one for the back.
Okay. Wow. So how many shows in a season do you go to?
How many shows? It's like, I think the year before last, it went all year. It was really no downtime because I was supposed to get some work done to my jugs, my motor on my bike, but I ran it the whole year up until last year. And then last year, I think I kind of stopped. My last show was in September, I think. October, something like that.
Okay.
Do you ever get to Atlanta?
Huh?
Do you ever come to Atlanta?
I do. I'm in Atlanta. I'm always in Macon, Jeffersonville. A lot of people up there thought I actually lived in Georgia because I was always in Georgia. And I kind of meet one of my homegirls to show sometime, big Micho lady with Verk. She got a Verk and a Don't. So me and her, matter of fact, her show was supposed to be last Sunday, but it got canceled. So it's going to be this Sunday.
Okay.
So I'll be in Macon this Sunday.
Okay. Man question.
Okay.
Do you have a significant other?
It's a little complicated. It's a little complicated to date me, but I'm single.
That's why I was asking. That's why I was saying.
Yeah, it's
I'm asking for the audience now because I'm married, so it ain't me.
See, I wear a ring too, but I've never been married. But it's a little hard to date me, I guess, because a lot of men are mostly the ones that go. And then with me, I'm always gone. I'm always out of town. So it got to be a strong man, an understanding man to date me.
Okay, well, that's what's up. Now, you said something about you had children. Are your children grown or are they still?
Some of them are grown.
How does that dynamic work?
Some of my kids are grown, and then I have 3 in school right now. I have twin boys that's in school. They're 11, and my daughter is 12.
Okay. So how does that dynamic work on the weekend? They go with you, or grandma get them, or
no? It's either their dad have my younger kids because I do have adult kids too. Their dad gets my younger kids. Either the dad gets them or my parents have them. Now my 12-year-old goes with me sometimes because she loves cars. So
that's what's up.
Wait a minute, Black just does not crack That is amazing.
It's the makeup. It's the makeup.
It's International Women's Month, so we celebrate women, you know, and we just want to make sure you know that we see you all the way over here in Atlanta. And beauty is a big part of how we saw you. You know, it's like to see the bike is one thing, and then to see your part. Like there's two parts to it, and we talk about this all the time. It's like the person in the vehicle. You know, would you say, Skip?
I was trying to see.
You match it. You match it. You got a pretty ass bike and you a badass female. There you go.
Thank you.
It match.
There you go.
Yeah,
So,
we say all the time how the level of notoriety has to equate each other. So a lot of people are known just for their vehicle, and they don't know the person from Adam. The person that had a beautiful build could be standing right next to you in front of the build, and you'd be like, "Man, that's a badass car." To the nigga that own it. And then
now,
go ahead.
Shout out your website for your clothing so people can shop with you.
Well, I haven't finished it yet. I keep changing it. I've been working on this website for 3 months, and I'm the problem. I keep changing it, so it's not up and running yet, but soon.
Well, there y'all go. Y'all be on the lookout for it.
That's right.
And she got somebody. All you hound dogs in the chat. She got somebody, pimp.
Who got somebody?
I'm playing.
It's complicated.
I still got more questions.
Okay.
So obviously, to ride that type of motorcycle, you have to be a Harley Davidson fan, correct?
Not necessarily Harley.
No, because they customize like Indians. I think they doing more and more of the Indians. I just did a Harley, you know. I just figured it'd be a little bit more easier.
So are you a Harley fan though?
I guess so. I guess I would be. I guess this is my second little Road King that I'm doing. So yeah, I like Harleys. I think parts are more easier for a Harley than an Indian. But now I see people are customizing Indian bikes now. So
right. So my question is, did you really experiment with different levels and different styles of bikes before you landed on that one? Or you were just like, I want that, and you got it because you got a lot of money?
No, I have a lot of money.
Yeah, you know Harleys ain't cheap. You ain't gonna get away from that.
Somebody said, how do we shop in the meantime? If you follow me on Instagram, it's Dope Girl Nay, and you can DM me. And then also on Facebook, it's Shanae Gatson, ShenaGadson. Send me a DM and I'll send you everything I have.
You just named the whole time. I'm sorry.
I mean, I kind of knew it was a Harley because it was going to be easy for me to get parts.
Right. Exactly.
So that's why I went with the Harley.
Like the Corvette, easy to get parts, American made, same deal.
And I like to cruise. I don't like all that fast riding. I cruise. I like to sightsee.
So what do you drive when you're not riding your bike?
I have a Tahoe. I also have a Durango. My Durango is my newest addition to my cars. And I have some old schools. I have a couple of old schools.
Okay.
Yeah. And my passion was racing. My dad, my uncles, they race. They build motors, they paint and stuff. But my dad didn't want me to race, so he wouldn't build my motor. So I was like, it don't look right for me to go to somebody else to build a motor, and this is what my dad do. So instead of racing, I just started doing the bikes.
Okay.
Right. That's what's up.
So what's your dream vehicle, or would you say that your bike is that?
I love my bike, but I'm old school. So my dream vehicle would be, I know this is crazy, a 68 Cadillac DeVille. Black on black. I love it. I love it.
We saw one this week. We saw one this past Thursday.
Huh?
The maroon teal that the guy, the girl was in. That was a 68 or a 69.
Yeah.
I just love the body style. I mean, I know it's long, but I just love the body style.
Yep.
I like the Lincolns too. Now, I don't know the year, but I know Cam Newton got one. But I like those Lincolns.
With the suicide doors?
Yes.
With some whitewash tires. Yeah. Yep. Are you ready?
Okay. I'm sorry.
I was asking if he's ready for the vehicle Voltron.
Not
Who,
really.
me? Yeah, you.
Are you ready?
My
I
computer is acting
try.
stupid. It went dead. Now I'm on my phone. You got to help me. I have no control.
Are you ready
Mr.
for the vehicle?
Yes, I'm ready. Yeah, kick it, Jack.
All right. So we do this with a lot of our guests, where we have you put together your ultimate vehicle. We kind of just asked about it, but now we're going to allow you to build your dream car, dream vehicle. It could be a montage of things. So, Mister, you want to tell her how to put it together?
All right, so you're building your ultimate vehicle for Voltron, and in your case, I'm assuming this is going to be a bike, but the same rules apply. So I need you to pick the engine, the technology, the wheels, the legacy, and the body of your ultimate motorcycle.
Vehicle.
We say
Because you like old school.
vehicle.
I like old school, but I
So,
know more
start with
about
the
the
bike.
bikes than the old school.
That's what I'm saying. She's using a bike with the same criteria.
Okay.
You're not paying attention, sir.
At all.
She said she knows more about bikes, didn't she?
She just said she loves old school.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
well,
I think I can answer better if I say something about a bike. Cause see, now we talking about wheels and all that. I'm gonna mess up. I ain't gonna do good. I'll do a bike, y'all. Probably like a 114 motor for a bike.
Ooh.
If it was a bike, I would do a Road Glide because those are like the granddaddy of bikes. Those are like Cadillacs. Let me just say it. They're like Cadillacs. They're supposed to be smooth riding and all that other stuff. But I'm too short. The wheel would definitely be. I would probably do a 34, and it would be a wheel from Metal Sport. Probably some type of 3D wheel from there. I would keep the same body that I have, which is a TCS bags. Because I like that style. They're 8 down, 16 back. Uh-oh.
You're breaking up.
I know. That is.
No,
Okay, go ahead.
Am I breaking up?
Go ahead. Yes.
Yeah, you just really cutting up the whole time. What did I say? Oh, I would keep the same body style as far as bags. Oh, he left. I would keep the same body style, which is a TCS bags, 8 down, 16 back. I said the motor. What else I said? I said the wheel. What else, y'all?
The technology. You know how like Tesla has the big screen iPad or stuff like that. So what kind of technology would you have on it?
It would definitely have some type of touch screen audio. Because see, like with Road Kings, we have the Bluetooth to our phones. We don't have it where we can put a radio and all of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I would definitely have some type of big screen on there. And then,
So, yeah. But that's what's
so you do have a show coming up, and we've got the. So tell us about this.
Okay, so I'm excited for my show this year because I know it's gonna be bigger and better. I actually now have a performer. This is my first one with a performer, which is a female, girl empowerment. Rennie Rucci is performing. I have Landlord Jack from Florida, Big Meech Old Lady from Georgia, my DJ Duckoff, he's from Charleston. It's going to be a Saturday this year. This is the first time it's going to be on a Saturday. I pray it don't rain, but if not, it's going to be on that following Sunday. Everything starts at 2. It ends at 8. Last year, I think I had like 70 trophies. I'm not sure. I got in trouble for that because Stitch by Slick gave me a hard time. But I had a lot of trophies, and I also did 15 Trendsetter Awards, but it was only given to females.
Love that.
Yeah. I kind of want to highlight the women more because I feel like we get drowned sometimes. So I kind of separated some of my awards as well. So if I had one for trucks, it was like truck male, truck female. Because I just want the females to have an opportunity to win something too.
Okay. We hear you. We hear you.
In what world?
It's in Walterboro. Yeah. It's 1029 Bowman Lane in Walterboro. It's a really, really huge field. It's my family property. It has a building on there. I don't know. I'm just excited. I know this gonna. I've had a lot of people reached out to me, offering advice, wanting to come. I have a lot of content creators coming.
Okay.
It's like we
So
pulling
now
up.
I see that your general admission is $20, so that's spectator fee, and
Yes.
the registration to be in the actual show is $30.
Yes.
Okay. Now, we do a lot of car shows. I do a lot of car shows. The main thing is, will there be restrooms on site and not porta potties?
Oh, yes. Yes. That's why I picked that spot, because it's when I had my first show, the spot that I had, it was big, but now that my show keep growing and growing, I made sure that I had a spot for trucks and trailers, RVs, campers, whatever you had. The building that's on there is a new building. It has nice restrooms. Matter of fact, last year it was so hot for my show. So many people was just in there. They were just chilling watching TV. So yeah, it has restrooms. Like I said, I got a DJ who have a little stage, a performer. And a lot of people I know, when they go to car shows, they just come for cars, cars, trucks, and bikes. They don't really care about the performer side. So I'm going to have my performer. She's going to go on stage at 6:00 when judging starts.
Gotcha.
So she'll get on, do her thing, and then,
Okay.
Sounds like Nighthawk.
Shameless plug. Who doing your trophies?
I normally use a company in Somerville, ABC Trophies. I need. Okay. Oh, you the plug? Okay.
More mean.
Okay, that's what's up.
But at least give me a shot at your business.
I will. It's always good to try different. You never know. I'm open.
Yep.
Yo, you gonna love it. You gonna love my little work. Now I can show you some stuff, but we ain't got time. But no. But yeah, kudos to you doing the show and the reason you're doing it and all that good stuff. We will do our best to try to be there. There's some people in the chat already say they coming. So hopefully our schedule will make it to where we can be there, because we don't have a problem riding out. Because last year we went to Charleston, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's near me. That's like 35 minutes.
We took an RV and we went to Charleston and did a live broadcast from up there and had a ball and saw a lot of nice cars and met some good people. So it's not out of the realm that we're gonna show up. You get what I'm saying? So just
Right.
All right, I got another question.
Okay, you got a question, y'all.
I got a lot of questions. So with the evolution of cars, we're Tesla owners. With the evolution of cars, what do you see the evolution of motorcycles going to in the future?
That's a good question. I don't even have an answer. I hope not electrical.
Yeah,
you hope not.
Yeah, they're gonna have an electrical. You know that.
It's coming.
They can do a bike.
Yeah, you're right.
A Tesla bike would be crazy.
A Tesla bike. No. It'll be ugly.
It probably would be a little ugly, but I can see some other bikes being electric for sure. For sure.
It's probably in the making.
And before my computer crashed, I was going to ask you, how big can that front wheel get? You're at 34. Like, what's the max that you've seen or that you know about?
Well, I'm at 32, but the biggest that I know is a 34 right now.
That is the biggest right now. That's on a bike. Now they have those display bikes that's got humongous bullshit on them, but they're not viable yet.
That is like,
the higher the front end sits up, you'll be like this before long if the wheel gets bigger than say 36, 38. But
and that's why you see a lot of people convert their bike. If it's a Road Glide, they'll convert it to a Road King so that it won't be that big fairing in the front, so they can see over it. Because a lot of people, if you pay attention when they have a Road Glide, they're kind of looking from the side, or they're looking like this because that fairing is so big in the front.
Right.
Wow.
Somebody in the chat said it has an electric motorcycle.
Oh, I say I don't know. I have no idea.
See, I was trying to tell y'all.
Oh, but anyway. But Miss Sheena Gaston, thank you
Yes.
for doing what you do for this community.
Hey,
No.
Janae,
Oh,
you've been
my
saying it
bad.
wrong.
Janae, I'm sorry.
But you know, I never correct people because I have people that call me Sheena, and it's fine. It doesn't bother me. I have a cousin that call me Sheena, and he know my name is Shanae, but he still says Sheena, so I'll just be like, okay.
Wow.
Well,
Tell the people who treat you.
Huh? I'm sorry.
You got to tell our audience. You know, a lot of us are familiar with you, but a lot of others are not. Tell them how they wanted to contact you.
Well, I'm on Instagram, and like I said, it's @dopegirl_Nay. I'm also on Facebook, and that's my first and last name, Shanae Gatson. I have my email address also on my IG, and my number is on my flyer. So it's all kind of ways.
Yeah.
And remember, y'all shop with her. Y'all get in her inbox and ask her about her clothing.
Yes, check out my shirts.
Yes. Schedule permitting, we're definitely going to try to make it to your show. Waltersboro. I got a lot of family in Charleston.
Really?
And
Okay.
I got some heat in Charleston. So I've got to get my family out to your show because they got, I mean, my one cousin had, how many cars? How many
12.
cars? 6, 7, 8?
In that garage, it was 9. It was 9 in that garage.
Yeah.
It was
pristine.
3 rows of 3.
Yeah. So we definitely make it. If we can make it, I'm gonna definitely get him to bring some of his cars out for sure.
Well, I appreciate it. I mean, people don't kind of understand sometimes how important a share is. So
yes,
if you can't make it, at least share a flyer. That would mean a lot. Like you were reaching out to me, I was like, okay, Atlanta, okay. I was all excited. I mean, everything helps. Like people don't understand.
It does.
And that's one of the goals of Atlanta Carcast is to make sure everybody gets their notoriety, gets their exposure, or help them get more exposure, so to speak. So it's TJ reaching out to you. I'm glad it's helping you and it's gonna help. So keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll talk soon, and thank you so much. Hope you'll come back and see us.
Appreciate it.
Anytime anything coming up, just let us know. We'll have you back anytime.
All right, I appreciate it. Skip, I need to get with you.
Yes. I will send you my info or I'll send it. I'll make sure you get it.
Okay.
And thank you.
Thank y'all. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. All right. We do have another guest.
We do.
Yeah.
They better be good looking because what we just had on the screen, you can't bring no ugly people. I'm just playing.
Well, she don't look like she got no makeup on today.
Oh.
We're gonna bring her up anyway. We're gonna bring her up. She is no stranger to our show and our community. With no further ado, let's bring this is my daughter. My daughter. Let's bring my daughter to the stage.
I knew it.
Hi, family.
What's going on, Super Big Head?
And no, I don't have any makeup on because I took my sleeping medication already.
Oh, okay.
Looking like her grandma.
Don't do her. Don't do her. Okay.
That my little sister.
So,
she knows.
What you got going on?
So this upcoming Saturday, we are doing a whips and paint at King of Diamonds of Atlanta.
Yeah.
The purpose of us putting together this event is to bring the community together. I know a lot of times we're outside, we're fascinated with the cars, but I wanted to try to do something different and versatile this time where everyone could enjoy themselves and fellowship at the same time. And it is hosted by Skip and Money.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be on the mic too much this weekend because I'm probably going to be orchestrating.
Okay. All right. And tell us all the stuff you got going on at King of Diamonds because this is one event.
Oh,
but
wow.
You've got some other.
Yes. So we also are bringing back All Wheels Fridays. I know you guys are familiar with us doing All Wheels Tuesdays. We do have something coming soon on Tuesdays, but for right now, we decided to start with Friday. Being that Friday is the first day leading into the weekend. A lot of people are off on weekends. We wanted to do something for the community to start their weekend off. So we will be bringing back All Wheels Fridays at King of Diamonds, Atlanta. Carcast will be doing a live remote, so they will be capturing these moments for us going forward. And yes, there is a lot of upcoming things that we will be doing at King of Diamond. Reason being, if you're looking to host a car show, you want to celebrate a bike show, your anniversary, King of Diamond fits over 4,000 people on the inside comfortably. And they also have 3 parking lots if you're interested in hosting a car show or an event there as well.
4,000 inside.
Yes.
4,000, 4 racks.
Yes.
So I've gotten a lot of questions about this whips and paint. So
So
I've had several.
we will be giving away a lot of door prizes. So we have a lot of gifts to give out. When you walk through the door, you will be greeted with a free mimosa on your way in. Painting is optional, so it's free entry, free parking. If you just want to come enjoy the festivities and see what's going on and be nosy, you don't have to paint. It's optional. We do have canvases as low as $20 for the people that really don't want to paint on a huge canvas. But for the bigger canvases, we have nice size canvases. We will be giving out trophies. The trophies will be given out a little different this time because we want to kind of give back to people outside of the car community as well. So we will have a lap dance trophy,
Wait
where
what?
we'll have a lap dance trophy.
a minute. So
What you
the
gonna do?
dancer is going to be competing for that trophy.
No. So if you're there on a date with your partner, you and your spouse will come to the stage. We're looking for 5 partners or 6 partners in the crowd, and we'll play music for a certain amount of time for the female to give their partner a lap dance and the male give their partner a lap dance. So out of that game,
Come on,
whichever
Skip.
couple, whichever couple gives the best lap dance as a couple will win a trophy.
That's what's up. That's different. I like that.
And
Is
we will
Michelle going?
also be, ma'am,
I was asking Skip if Miss Michelle was going to drop it like it's hot.
No, that will be a no. She might, but Skip ain't. No,
so that's
not
just
today.
one game. Another game that we're going to be playing is going to be a surprise. I really don't want to mention it here. It's really not appropriate, but it's going to be very fun.
I'll say it.
Okay.
It's a condom game.
Oh, okay.
No,
I had some men ask if they would be able to paint on the women.
Yes, they will. There's edible paint, and there's also regular paint.
hold on,
If
stop,
you
stop. I don't want to paint or you and eat it off. Now, wait a minute.
I mean, I don't know what people are into. The women will not be completely naked because we have to respect, other people's relationships. So they will not be fully taking their clothes off unless that's something you pay for separately. There will be an area for that. However, just to respect, the older crowd, they will be keeping their clothes on. They're not going to get completely naked. And yes, if you do purchase a VIP package that comes with a gift bag, you will get the opportunity to paint on the dancers.
Okay, so how much is the VIP opportunity?
So the VIP packet is $125. We have a dessert table, so you'll get to eat desserts throughout the whole event. We have gift bags. It'll come with your large canvas. It'll come with your free mimosa on your way in, and it also includes unlimited surf and turf. We will have $20 unlimited surf and turf. It'll be buffet style. So if you get a $20 ticket, you can have all you can eat from 4 to 9.
Wow.
Okay.
So quick recap. It's free to park.
Yes.
It's free to come in.
Yes.
But if you want to participate in the painting, the minimum is $20 on up
Yes.
to whatever the 125.
Yes.
And the $20 includes a small canvas,
Yes.
a mimosa,
Yes.
and surf and turf.
Surf and
Or is
turf
that
is separate. So surf and turf is $20 if you want to eat unlimited surf and turf. And we
okay?
will have happy hour during that time as well. So you can get like a 5-piece wing for $7 with fries. You can get 3 large pretzels for $5. You can get tenders and fries for $5. We do have $5 shots, $25 hookah specials, different appetizers that are very, very discounted for happy hour.
That's what's up. That's what's good.
Okay.
That's it right there.
And for the
Well,
ones in the back, let them know it's not kids friendly.
This is not
right.
friendly.
Right.
King of Diamonds is definitely a gentleman's club. So this is not kid friendly at all. Again, the models or the dancers will not be completely naked, but they'll be well
They gonna be
presented.
showing it, dog. They gonna be showing.
Yeah.
Like,
Let me ask
We
you a
also will
question.
have comedy as well. Miss Grady Baby will be doing comedy. We have a comedian by the name of Tom that will be doing comedy as well while you're sipping and painting. So to give you a little entertainment there, we will have comedians as well.
I got a question.
Yes.
As Atlanta Cast Network will be broadcasting live, what are we allowed to show?
You guys are allowed to show anything because it's a public establishment. The girls will not be completely naked, so you can show the entire event.
Okay. You want to come
Yeah,
hang out with me?
y'all for this episode. Y'all got to subscribe right now.
And what we're gonna do for Atlanta Cast Network, it's actually a special thing that we're doing. We're gonna let them broadcast for a certain amount of hours, but we're also gonna give you guys complimentary canvases so you guys can participate as well.
I want one of the strippers. I
If your
want.
customers want to see that, we'll have you guys set up right in front of your podcast area so you guys can participate while podcasting.
No, get one of the strippers.
That'll
I
be
want one of the strippers
Yeah,
and paint on
Mm-hmm.
my
I'm gonna do one, and you can buy mine for $59.99.
come pull up on us. We'll be out there. So come hang out with us on Saturday at King
And
of Diamond.
one more thing,
Go ahead.
with the canvases, no canvas is alike. So depending on the time you get there, you'll be able to come in, select your canvas, find your seating. You can sit at the bar, you can sit in, if you're bringing more than 5 people, definitely let me know. I can make sure you have a section. We do have bottle specials as well. Bottles are $125 if you want a bottle for your section. But again, you can sit wherever you want so you can see everything. But we're definitely going to do something special and try to get the stigma of going to the booty club being so expensive out of you guys' minds. So we're just trying to do something to give back to the community and make it affordable for everyone to participate.
Calm down, Nighthawk.
Yeah,
Calm
you
down
can get
right
you
now.
something to eat on the cheap, but you still got.
Yes, you got the tip. Make sure you tip. Just like I tell people, if you're coming with a group of people, everybody put up $25. Definitely get your ones before you come because a lot of people don't go to the booty club. They do tax off of $100 bills. So if you want to throw some ones, make sure you get your ones before you're coming. I just try to be transparent with people because booty clubs are different from what they used to be.
That's right. You
All
get
right,
them 100
so so
you're not getting 101. You're getting 90.
so so can we switch gears real quick because Miss Smith has partnered and has been a great partner of Atlantic Carcast and Atlantic Cast Network for a while. And I would consider her a young OG. She hasn't been in the game super long, but she's done tremendous damage. So we're celebrating women this month and we want to give you your flowers. So for the people that don't know, she goes by the name of Marquise Smith. So she has a different name on the screen, but she's really known by Marquise Smith. If you've seen that and you've seen her image or her logo from Unique Unity events, this is the legend herself.
Known as
So
Marquis.
better known as Marquise. So Marquise, what got you into the car community, A, and what has drove you to do so many different things to push the culture forward?
Well, in my opinion, what got me into the car community, one is my love of people. So any community that I can touch, where I can touch more than one person at one time is always my goal in the community. And number two, I seen the need in the car club community to try to bring things together. I hear a lot of people say all the time they wish that the car community could go back to what it used to be. And I know that most of the times a lot of people are in compete mode, or it's always a competition. So what really interests me in being involved in the car community is to show others that things can be done together in unity, where everyone can get along, even if there is competing, with everyone being able to fellowship and have a good time, in the same space or in the same building.
All right.
Good answer.
Right.
That
Pick
is
her
a hustle
brain.
right there,
We've
y'all.
never
That's a
interviewed
hustle
her.
extraordinary.
You're right. We haven't
We've
interviewed
never.
you as
Yeah.
okay.
So
Well, we didn't
anytime
mean to
I
put
do
you on.
events, I try to do things different. No, I'm not going to throw a car show because I'm not a part of a car club. So I won't throw a car show, but I'll support your car show. And then I'll also try to do things outside of those to try to bring people together to have a good time.
That's
That's
what's up.
right.
Shout out.
Sounds. Are there any other things coming up that you want to share?
Yes, April 5th is All Wheels Friday. So that starts at 7 p.m. We will also have the happy hour menu on that day as well. There will be a outside DJ. The waitresses and bartenders will be able to come outside to you, take your orders. Again, this venue is really huge. So, if you're coming, make sure you're there. I'm going to be doing a lot of things at King of Diamonds, coming up here in the near future, just to bring the community together and get everyone under one roof, which is definitely needed in this community. So if you guys have any creative ideas that you would like to add on to, the things that I do in the community, I'm more for it. Let's do it. Let's put it together and let's make it happen.
I
Look at
heard
that.
you got a fun event.
Oh yes, so we do have the sip and paint for 420. It's going to be cannabis and canvases, and that will be on 420 at King of Diamond. The cannabis will be based on 420, of course, and it is 420 friendly. So we will have, everything just in case you get the munchies, and we'll have some fun games and prizes, cash giveaways as normal, and pretty much giving back to the community and getting everyone under one roof to fellowship and have a good time. So that will be on 420. You can purchase tickets on Rebellity for any events at King of Diamonds. So all of the sip and paints for the rest of the year are already scheduled out, just in case you missed this one or 420.
So
All
for those
right.
that don't know, you can book Atlanta CarCast for all your events. We offer everything from car detailers, judging, trophies, branding, marketing, and
Awesome.
hosting, and all that jazz. But Mrs. Smith also is a super host as well. So I want y'all to know, if you have never seen her live in action and in full effect hosting an event, she is top notch. She gets the people going, specifically the car culture, because there's a different type of vibe when you're hosting a regular event as opposed to a car club event. So
She can
she
do both.
gives you that vibe,
Mhm.
to get the people going. So if you've never seen it, shout out to her. If you want to book her, how can they get a hold of you if they want to get you booked and busy to host
If
an
you want
event?
to book me, you can book me on Facebook, Marquise Smith, and on Instagram, it's just call me hardworking, all the way spelled out. And I am open for bookings. I'm actually have quite a few this year, but I'm very versatile, not only in the car community, any event, repasses. I've done receptions, weddings, any type of event you have. If you are looking for somebody to come turn your crowd up and get the people going and get the
Now,
You
yes,
don't talk about it, but no damn repass.
yeah, we done took them to the club at a repass.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Okay.
Repass is the host of the repass is crazy.
Yeah. People
Okay.
people be wanting
no,
it.
I need
Times
to
are
add her to
different.
my list. Listen, I already got my plan made out, so I'm gonna have to add to what I already have written because it ain't gonna be no boring situation when I leave. I just want y'all to know. So,
Right.
Mister, make sure you're the host, okay?
I'm gonna have you
No,
looking crazy.
we gonna have you sitting up in the chair like you really there. You can be forward with your arm like this, looking at
In addition to that, also another reason I'm going so hard with these events, a lot of you may know, may not know, I do have breast cancer. I'm actually having surgery next Tuesday, so this will be my last event before I have surgery on Tuesday. So I would love to see everybody. Love on you guys. That's just what I do. Even if you're not painting, even if you come to be nosy, it's free to get in and it's free to park. So I hope I see everybody and get to love on y'all on Saturday, because that definitely helps my healing journey. When I see everybody smiling and having a good time, it keeps me going. So I look forward to seeing everybody in the building Saturday before I get put to sleep for a week.
And your vehicles will be safe, correct?
Yes, we do have full security. There's security in the parking lot. We have full surveillance to the max. So yeah, your vehicles will most definitely be safe, and so will you.
Is there any
It is.
VIP?
Yes, there is VIP parking in the front, but we're not
Okay.
charging for parking, so it's more so on a first come, first serve basis. But the parking lot is very huge, so I would just say early arrival is recommended. Outside of the car community, if you have homegirls, homeboys that just want to get out and have a good time, definitely Saturday is the place to be from 4 to 9.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the pop-up queen, Unique Unity Events. Shout out to them, her
There
whole
will be
staff.
vendors. There will be
Yeah,
vendors.
yeah. So yeah, there it is. Women's Month. What is it
Right.
called? Women? Is it just Women's Month? What is it called?
Women's International Women's History Month.
That's it.
So
Okay, I did it right.
we haven't done our due diligence this year, really talking about women in car history, but we've done that in the past. Since that, you go back to March last year, and kind of catch some of those episodes where we've talked about women in depth. All the women who are making their mark in, particularly in the automotive industry. We've got presidents of companies, women running companies, women designing cars, women all kinds of things. So we've covered that previously if you missed it. We do have one more event that we are supporting that's coming up very soon, and that is the International Young Chefs Car Show fundraiser. That's
Shout
on
out.
April 6th. It includes over 40 unique awards. It's open to cars, trucks, bikes. There are going to be raffles, music, entertainment, and vendors. This is a nonprofit organization raising funds for this group of youth to go to Belgium, right? I think it's Belgium. Is it
Yes,
Belgium?
I think it
Yes.
is.
Yeah.
They are taking this group to Belgium. They went to Italy last year. They're going to look. We're going to Africa next year. Because we're going with them. Yes,
Yeah,
we're going to Africa. And if you can't attend this event, the purpose of this event is to raise funds to get these kids to Belgium. You can always cash app $ Young Chefs Incorporated. Any amount of money will help. $1, $2, $3, $2, whatever in your heart to send over to the children to get them to Belgium. So just wanted to remind you guys about that April 6th event. And that is all I have.
I
Any
got one more
final
thing.
take?
Shout out to Lady Icon, Street Royalty, who threw one of the dopest bonfires.
Well, I don't know how we forgot that.
I don't think we forgot. There's so much going on. When I tell you they were generous hosts, it was so, the vibe was great. They had a DJ, the bonfire, the big blow
big
up screen. I mean, the vibe was everything. I appreciate y'all. We can't go to everything, but we try to go to the things that count. And when we don't take any invite lightly at all, but it was our pleasure and our honor to attend that event. It was dope. We got to really congregate in politics. So shout out to Street Royalty, Lady Icon, Icon King, Street Royalty, man. It was a great event. And from what I hear, they do that shit all the time like it's nothing.
But
So
the turnout was amazing too. So shout out to everybody that came out to support. I can't name
Yes.
everybody, so I'm not gonna name one. But all y'all know who y'all are that came out and supported.
And I gotta say, the food was good.
Yes,
You go to some stuff
it's good.
sometimes, the food be alright. I'm
it
just
was
being
busting.
honest. The
It was
food was good.
busting.
Yes, it
It
was
really was.
busted.
Busting.
All of it was good.
Yeah.
Yes. So thank you
So
guys. Y'all
we need more
appreciate
stuff like
y'all.
that. We need more stuff like that. We need everybody to invite everybody into their own independent worlds. Car club culture is a lot of times about, oh, we got to have our quarterly meeting and we're gonna go to Red Lobster and we're gonna go in the corner and we're gonna argue about paying dues and coming out to events. But if you're doing it right, you're just getting
It's
everybody
getting
together
people
and you
together.
invite.
It's getting people
Yes,
together to support one another. Again, you never know what a person is going through, and it always just lifts my spirits to be around people that I love or people in
yes,
general, because tomorrow is not promised. Life is so short.
yes,
So just to get people in one room on one accord having a good time, more of that is needed in this community.
yes. And,
And
and check.
speaking of community, I do have to announce I am now 501c3 certified. So I do have
Oh,
my nonprofit. So it will be Blessings by Unique Unity, and I'm looking to collaborate with organizations. I'm not even going to say car clubs. Organizations that are willing to collaborate with us to give back to this community.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
sir.
Shout out. I'm excited, man. I am excited for this season to start. I think that Cruise In got a lot of people excited. And if you didn't see it again, go back to our broadcast from last Thursday. You can see a lot of heat. We ain't even scratched the surface on the type of heat that was out there. But if that's any indication of what's coming, we've already seen a couple unveilings so far this season. Shout out to Smoke with that pink and blue thing.
Yes,
And
Heat.
Miami Vice.
Whew, when I tell you heat is coming,
he
heat is
coming.
coming.
Woo.
Hold on. And all
So,
the way out. Have you guys seen Mrs. Hyde's new rap in Dallas?
oh no,
If you're not
Uh,
following, if you're not following Jekyll and Hyde, you gotta go and look at her new rap. I mean, her car was already nice, but she just took it up a notch. I can't wait to see these cars in person. So yes.
Woo.
yes, it's a lot of people out there that are putting in a lot of massive work, and I've seen some stuff that's just mind blowing. That I just can't wait to see in person. I don't
And
know
to
how
just
else to say it.
And to just piggyback off of what you're saying, when you invest in what you enjoy doing and you invest in what you believe in, you get that back full fold. So a lot of people put events together, they try to do it quickly, they try to find the cheapest thing, but at the end of the day, like when you invest in your vehicles, when you invest in these shows, when you invest in putting something together, if you're not going to do it the right way, just don't do it. But when you do it, you'll get it back full fold if you do it the right way.
Yeah. And everybody, and here's the moral of the story, and then we're gonna get the hell up out of here. You got to start somewhere. It's a lot of people that may see this broadcast or somebody that you can send this to that's just at the beginning. Every year we have a host of people that are at the beginning. We have all of these resources out here that can get you somewhere. You may not get to the top. You may not be at the bottom, but you will get somewhere. Shout out to
Mhm.
Hot Wheels decals. Killing it. I'm seeing different builds going in and out like a revolving
Yes,
door. We have resources as a community to make everybody be able to compete. Nobody can stay in the same place. Somebody's going from A to B to A to Z to A to somewhere. Everybody
That's
can't be
right.
smoked, but you can be somewhere better. And we want everybody to be greater. So shout out to everybody that's doing they bills. I can't wait to all of these shows that we talked about tonight. I can't wait the keys to the city. I mean, we got some shit this year, and I'm very very excited. I don't know about y'all.
definitely. We outside.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, and the words
Skip,
of
don't
Skip.
be acting cute on Saturday because you got new teeth.
Ooh,
Don't be
No,
acting
she
cute.
didn't.
Don't be acting cute on Saturday because you got new teeth still.
Boy, it's on. It's on. From now on. I don't mind you coming at me, but damn, you.
Cause
I'm
Skip
trying
be
to find a
harassing
sound.
me. I'm gonna let you have the mic the whole time. You ain't even gonna have to harass me on Saturday.
Where is the sound? Where is it? Hold on.
That you had you want you.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
On site.
Bang bang. Good
I
one.
was looking for swallowed up. I can't find it. Have you ever been swallowed up?
Oh,
I can't find it.
I love you, I love you.
I know. I
He do the
love you
best
too.
trophies. He
Goddamn it,
do the
but them
best
on.
trophies in the city. If y'all need trophies done, listen, I get on his last nerves.
Listen, don't die.
Best
That
to
butter
believe me,
thrown in
you.
the garbage.
But he been treating me real wrong since he done got no teeth in his mouth now.
That's two. That's two. I said it, Skip. That's two.
You ain't. No, that one was a home run. She got it. From now on
I
site.
love you,
Everywhere
Uncle
we are.
Skip. I love you.
Don't you worry.
Oh
I'm
my
gonna tear your ass up
goodness.
every chance I get. You ain't got to worry about it.
Lord have mercy.
Ooh-wee. I feel for you, Marcus.
Ooh-wee. I love it.
I hope you look on Saturday.
I'm gonna
I
be on
love it.
point. I might end up dancing. You never know.
I hope you got some stuff tucked.
It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough.
Oh my God.
Shout out to y'all.
He is
Don't
not
worry
nice.
about it. It's
You
gonna
done
be
woke up a
tough.
demon. You done woke up a demon. That's a good one there. Oh my God.
Wow. Join y'all laugh.
That's a good one. Good job.
Oh my God.
I appreciate that.
This is for you. This is for you.
Okay.
Y'all know I play all day. I love y'all. This just y'all know I just play all day. You know what I'm saying? I had to make y'all laugh one good time. Nighthawk, I better see you on Saturday.
No, his pool is closed. Ain't nobody
It's
getting
okay.
wet.
You can send your
Nobody getting wet.
representation out. Even if you're not there, you gonna send your representation out. And I'm still going to Florida. So don't sell my seat. If y'all ain't got y'all tickets to go to Florida, y'all better come on. Cause I'm going.
Shout out to Team Cars Are Us.
Theme cars are us. I'm going to Florida.
Yeah. Ooh, woo. Boy, I just got a whole burst of energy.
That was a lot right there, Marquise. I'm sorry. I feel sorry.
You hit a home run with that one. That's
I
cool.
love you,
I
Uncle
like
Skip.
that though.
Don't come looking for me on Saturday because I can't help you. I'm not gonna be able to help you.
Uncle Skip gonna hang me by my legs like this.
She gonna be saying, Mom, tell Uncle Skip to leave us alone. And I'm gonna be like,
Boy, it's on. Y'all keep y'all cameras handy. I promise you.
As soon as he get that microphone.
Don't worry, we will have photography there.
As soon as he get it. You better hope the battery's down that motherfucker.
Hey, I'm gonna bring my own. You know, I got my own wireless mics. I'm gonna have he got the
Battery.
Hell
no.
I say.
And shout out to MMM. A lot of you guys are not familiar with them. Multi-music moguls for definitely giving us this platform and opportunity to grow at one place. So again, if y'all have any ideas, y'all want to plan something, y'all need somewhere to do something, you can contact me, Skill, anybody on here really, and we can definitely make it happen.
Let's go. A lot of things happening. This is going to be a great season. You heard about everything that's going on this year. A lot of stuff going on. Get your tickets for the ride to Florida for Theme Cars Are Us. Keys to the City.
You've been calling me and I haven't called you back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call you. Sorry.
Right.
You think you gonna call him?
I'm gonna call you. Chirac, I'm gonna call you. I'm sorry.
That's what's up. All right.
My bad.
I don't think we got anything else to add. This has been a good one.
Street
Shout out
royalty.
to
y'all again. Y'all had a hell of an event. Appreciate it. Appreciate the invite. I'm glad I went.
Shout out to AHR. I see Magic definitely did his big one on Tuesday. So special shout out to AHR with their Tuesday event. Unfortunately I was unable to make it. I've been going through a lot, y'all. But huge shout out to AHR. Keep doing what you're doing in the community and getting these people together.
That's
Hell
fact.
yeah. That's my little brother right there, Magic Man.
HR all day. Atlanta Hot Riders. All right, y'all. I think we've said enough. We will see y'all next Thursday. If you haven't seen Open Conversations on Wednesday, check it out. It's been good. It's been a good conversation on that one. Dope content.
Yep.
Hey, Mr. I want to know why you in the dark.
Huh?
He ain't paying light bill.
Somebody said, why you in the dark, Mr.? You give light bill?
My battery on I'm having a rough time here in Alabama.
All right. Well, with that being said, in the words of the economist Skip, with that being said,
I said that
Good
the other
night.
day, remember? It came back. I'm like, well, where did that come from? I thought I had to leave it out my vocabularies.
With that being said, good night.
Peace.